What if I told you that adding years to your life, and more importantly, life to your years, isn't about some futuristic, expensive biohack? What if it's about small, consistent, scientifically proven habits you can start today? We'll cut through the noise and explore 10 evidence-backed strategies to improve your health span, one habit at a time. Let's start with walking. 30 minutes of brisk movement most days can change your lifespan. Brisk means your heart rate is up, you're a little out of breath, but you can hold a conversation. It strengthens your heart, lowers resting heart rate and blood pressure, reducing risk of heart disease and stroke. Daily movement releases myokines, anti-inflammatory messengers that calm your system at the cellular level. Large cohort studies, including JAMA, show around 8,000 steps per day correlates with lower all-cause mortality. It doesn't require a gym, just consistent choices worked into your day. Walking improves insulin sensitivity and helps regulate blood sugar, lowering type 2 diabetes risk. It boosts mood, eases stress, and keeps your biological machinery running smoothly. Prioritize whole, minimally processed, plant-forward foods. Make plants the star of your plate. Vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds. Nutrient-dense powerhouses rich in fiber and phytonutrients. Phytonutrients combat oxidative stress and inflammation that drive aging and disease. The Mediterranean pattern is linked to lower heart disease, certain cancers, and overall mortality. Fiber stabilizes blood sugar, preventing spikes, supporting energy and metabolic health. Healthy fats improve LDL cholesterol and support brain health. Feed your microbiome. Fiber grows beneficial bacteria that produce anti-inflammatory short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. Start small, meatless Mondays, add extra veg at lunch and dinner. Swap in whole grains, snack on a handful of nuts. Strength training is non-negotiable for healthy aging. Counteract age-related muscle loss or sarcopenia. More muscle improves blood sugar control and defends against insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Load creates micro-tears. Repair makes muscles stronger and larger over time. Twice a week, challenge major muscle groups, weights, bands, or body weight, squats, push-ups, lunges. Resistance work strengthens bones, helping prevent osteoporosis and falls. Strong muscles and bones preserve independence and quality of life. Progress slowly. Heavier weight, one more rep, a tougher variation. Consistency beats intensity. This investment pays dividends in mobility, metabolic health, and a longer, more independent life. Time-restricted eating consolidates meals into a 10 to 12-hour window, extending your overnight fast. Not about traditional calorie restriction, it's about giving digestion a daily rest. Fasting ramps up autophagy, cellular housekeeping that maintains healthy function. Human studies show better insulin sensitivity, lower blood pressure, oxidative stress, and inflammation. Try 8 to 8. Often it's simply removing late-night snacking to reset metabolic rhythms. Morning sun anchors your circadian rhythm. Light signals your brain to set the 24-hour clock. Bright light lowers melatonin by day and cues its return 14 to 16 hours later. Sunlight also produces vitamin D, a steroid hormone essential for bones, immunity, and mood. Deficiency is common. Get safe sun or supplement as advised by your clinician. Adjust for skin type, location, season. Short, safe exposures are powerful cues for health. Sleep is a force multiplier. 7 to 9 hours of consistent, high-quality sleep supports body and brain. Deep sleep activates the glymphatic system, clearing waste linked to neurodegeneration. Growth hormone rises, tissues repair. Immune signaling strengthens to fight infection and inflammation. Even one bad night raises cortisol, inflammation, and impairs insulin sensitivity. Optimize your sleep. Cool, dark, quiet room. Avoid late caffeine and alcohol. Shut down screens an hour or two before bed. Replace blue light with relaxing rituals that cue the body for rest. Go to bed and wake up at similar times daily. Consistency reinforces your circadian rhythm. Prioritizing sleep is one of the most profound acts of self-care for long-term health. Anchor mornings with light. Anchor nights with calm. When these rhythms align, eating window, sunlight, and sleep, your biology works for you. Chronic stress keeps fight or flight stuck on, raising inflammation, blood pressure, and visceral fat. Mindfulness and meditation are evidence-based tools to regulate your physiological stress response. Regular practice reduces reactivity and strengthens emotional regulation circuits. Slow breathing, longer exhales activate the vagus nerve, lowering heart rate and blood pressure. Try the physiological sigh, fast relief in stressful moments. Small, consistent practices reduce inflammatory load and protect your cells. Strong relationships are among the most powerful predictors of health and longevity. Long-term data, like the Harvard study of adult development, points to relationship quality over midlife biomarkers. Connection buffers stress, lowers anxiety, and is linked to lower inflammation. Chronic loneliness behaves like a health risk factor, so schedule connection like any important habit. Be intentional. Phone calls, shared meals, clubs, volunteering, quality over quantity. Pair primary prevention with secondary prevention. Catch issues early. Regular checks spot silent risks, blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, before damage accumulates. Screenings detect and can even prevent cancers by removing precancerous changes. Stay current on vaccines. Immune resilience matters more with age. Build a proactive partnership with your clinician. Review risks, history, and timelines yearly. Being engaged in your care is wise leadership. You're the CEO of your health. Manage stress, connect deeply, and screen proactively. Together they extend both lifespan and healthspan. Avoid tobacco, the single most preventable cause of death and disease. Smoking inflames vessels, promotes clots, and raises heart attack and stroke risk. Your body begins healing quickly. Risk declines within months, markedly by 1 year. Alcohol is a toxin and carcinogen. Newer guidance states no safe level for cancer risk. It increases risk for cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, and breast. If you drink, be honest and moderate. Generally up to 1 daily for women, 2 for men. Minimizing these toxins removes major obstacles between you and a long, healthy future. We've covered 10 evidence-based habits that compound over time. You don't need perfection. You need intention and consistency. Pick 1 or 2 that resonate and integrate them now. Small, repeatable actions become your operating system for healthy aging. Science shows we have remarkable control over how we age, longer and more vibrant. This is your life. You are in the driver's seat. Use this roadmap to begin today. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and hit the ring button to get notified when we release new videos. Thank you for investing this time in your health. See you in the next video.